Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Boston Burgers, Paris Letdowns. Missed a hard point. Starting off with Sign's point of view. Signs tossing a nice nade as TF3 draws the first blood on two Slippers. Signs takes out, couldn't make it, TJ over by the P2 fountain as Slippers working his way around right now into the back of the restaurant. Sees one, takes one. And here we go. No contest. You got Casserole holding down the hill for the Paris Letdowns. 24-0 right now in favor of Paris as Casserole gets cooked. TJ working his way around, going to go. Looks like he's heading towards that P2. Going to set up on P2. We're going to go ahead and let TF3 get the rest of the scrap time with a 3-spree on this P1 hill as P2 kicks in. 34-0 in favor of the Letdowns.
P2 just pops in right here, and Paris doing a great job on that P1, getting 40 seconds. Then Casserole is here on this P2 as well. She needs to play her life here and make sure to get as much hill time before her teammates are able to support. But TJ's playing on that bottom burger area. Can he flood into the hill? He does cross, but Sleeper's there. He does get the kill. The trophy's down as well. And so far, all of this hill time is going for the side of Paris, unless Soko is able to get the 2-piece TF3s there, able to trade him out. Boston finally getting some points on the board, but TF3 is just laser beaming right here. Thumpa able to get that kill. So 30 seconds left on this hill time, but still a massive lead for the side of Paris. And then if you're Boston, you have to start thinking, do you want to fight for P2 or do you want to start worrying about rotations for P3, as Paris is currently trying to set up on that P3. Kills going for the side of Boston. Boston doing a much better job than they did on that first two hills so far. So they are able to get a good amount of points on the board and close it down to around a 40-point game.
57-27 in favor of the Paris Letdowns as Casserole gets mowed down just outside of P3. Slippers is holding down that hill firmly for the Boston Burgers as Signs does a quick takedown there of Thumpa. Then Signs gets taken down himself. Slippers popping off the hill real quick. Gets hello there. Watching the stairs over at the back stairs. Oh, man. Big nade goes off, but gets taken down. Casserole on that P3 hill right now. Trophy going down. Casserole gets cooked, and TJ gets taken down himself. Sleeper working his way around on the hill right now for Paris. 69-40 in favor of the Letdowns. Sleeper holding it down. Getting some hill time right there as he gets a nice kill there onto Slippers. Sleeper is no sleeper right now. He is just owning it. And we're going to go ahead. Casserole's going to go ahead and get the rest of this scrap time as we get ready to, and Sleeper is already rotated over to P4 as that kicks off. 94-40 in favor of Paris.
And what a battle we have so far. Paris doing a phenomenal job on that P3. But look at this. They're also set up on this P4. The hold is good. TF3 watching the spawns on pillars. Can he get the kill on Soko? No, Soko's able to get the kill, but he is weak. Slippers with one. Gets that player off of the hill. And right now, Boston able to flood in onto this P4. Sleeper here in a good position for the flank. He gets one. Can he get the second? Yes, he can. Almost gets the third. Unable to do so, and Soko's able to get away with his life, soak up this hill time for the side of Boston. The trophy's down. Signs with the 2-piece. Slippers there, trades them out, but right now Casserole is on this hill time, and it is contested, but TF3's there. Thumpa does close it out, and right now, if you're the side of Paris, you're just satisfied with giving the rest of the scrap time and setting up for P5, and that's exactly what they're doing. Sleeper in a good position here to watch the cutoff rotations. He gets one. Soko does get the trade on Casserole, though, and then Soko with another 2-piece. He's having such a great game. 14-10 for him. Sleeper with one, and P5 pops.
As it goes, 111 to 75 in favor of the Paris Letdown sides, holding down the hill, but Sleeper just going back and forth between the Renetti and the Rival 9 with a cruise in the back pocket. Slippers not on the, just outside that P5 hill. There's a contest. You just got to find him. There he is on the bridge. There's one. There's two. Slippers just doing some work there. Switching the Renetti for a 3-spree. And here we go. Signs bringing out the cruise already. First one of the night. Is it going to connect? Kaboom! Doesn't connect. 124.93 in favor of the Letdowns right now. Boston looks like they're going to go ahead and get the rest of this P5 hill time. Soko with a couple quick kills, tossing the trophy out as we start over with a fresh set of rotations here very shortly. Thumpa already getting their scrap time. P1 is there's too much mileage in between people and P1. It's kicked off 124, 112 in favor of Paris.
And just look at the kills from the side of Paris. You have TF3 going 17 and 12, Sleeper 17 and 9, and Sign 16 and 13. And then you have Casserole with 1:15 on the hill. This is a solid team. They know their roles and they're doing a phenomenal job so far. But if you're Boston, the teamwork is here, breaking the hill well and doing a good job of when they're not rotating to be able to live off those scraps. And just like that, they take the lead on this P1. So Boston, if you're Boston, you may not be slaying the way Paris is, but you have the holes and you're doing a great job so far. So the rest of this 20 seconds are going to go for the side of Boston, as you see the side of Paris setting up on that P2, which we've seen them do a phenomenal job on last time. So if you're Boston, you need to find a better way of breaking that P2 the second time around.
TF3 is already on that P2 hill, ready for the rotation as Casserole goes ahead, gets the rest of the scrap time off that P1. There's TJ on P2, so we're starting that off right now. 144, 136 in favor of the Boston Burgers. TJ, oh man, there's a nice little name goes off by him, but he gets out of the way just in time, but he gets hit by, oh, looks like he got hit by a cruise. TF3 tossing a nade, doesn't connect. Cat claw in my shirt. TF3 watching the stairs right now. 2 rounds go down range. There we go. There's a trade-off. 150, 150 with a contest on P2. P2's cleared off, so that lets Paris go ahead, jump in the lead. Soko tossing a hello there. It does connect as Soko, oh man, tries to, but gets mowed down. TF3 over at the fountains. Go ahead, start rotating over towards P3. Gets mowed down himself as Sleeper's going to go ahead and get the rest of the scrap time on P2. 3's going to kick off right about now with a nice little, oh, not going to start over with a contest, but 175, 150 in favor of Paris.
And once again, Paris is able to take that lead on that P2. They do such a great job of holding it, and they continue to hold it really well. Sleeper here with a massive kill on rotations. Casserole with 1, TF3 with the other, and just like that, they can hop on the hill. TF3 with a 2-piece, doing a great job. 27 and 16 from TF3. He is playing outstanding Call of Duty here. 30 seconds left on this hill time before it goes on to that P4. And so far, Paris doing a great job, but Slippers is there. So is Soko. Casserole able to get the trade on 1. TF3 is here for the support, gets the kill on Slippers. And then the contest is in. TJ gets 1, can't get the second. TF3 on a 5 streak, 1 away from getting his second cruise of the game, but Thumpa was there, able to get the kill on him. I do believe that TF3 was able to get the streak, however, and then Sleeper also has a cruise to work with, so they're doing a great job here, and then this P4 is gonna pop.
At 200 to 163 in favor of the Paris Letdowns, and yes, TF3 does have a cruise in his back pocket. Soko up on the balcony right now, giving some coverage. Oh man, nice one, jumps down, takes that one out. Shut that alarm off. Soko dropping a trophy outside the P4. Signs trying to make his way up the stairs, but here we go. TF3 bringing it in. Is this one gonna connect? Kaboom! Connects with 1. The Kaboom counts up to 2. 208, 176 right now in favor of Paris. As the hill was white briefly, but now Boston is back on the hill. They're going to try to get the rest of this time on this P4 hill. Excuse me, as Casserole goes ahead and makes way into P4, and she gets mowed down herself. TF3 working his way around, going to go ahead and try to cover for some P5. 208, 193 in favor of Paris as we go to P5.
TF3 still having such a good map, and then Paris here holding on to this bridge hard point, doing a good job of getting it. Initially the kills come in, but TF3 is there for the trade. Sign gets another. It is all up to Slippers here. He has to get the kills, but no, Signs gets the 2-piece, gets them off the hill. No one on time so far, but they're just fighting for spawns until TF3 does get that kill, trying to hop on the hill. And just like that, Paris are finally getting some of that time on the board. It's 220 to 195. They can close that out here. So if you're the side of Boston, you have to start flooding. But the kills are just Coming in for the side of Paris, the kill feed is just orange. Is doing such a phenomenal job of holding. Slippers here gets one, but Casserole's there for the trade. The setup is good. Soko wants to go for the contest, and he does. Can he get the kill? That is a great read from Soko. Able to get him off the hill. Paris can no longer win on this, but they are getting set up for P1, and then another 2-piece from TF3. Paris looking to close it out on this next hill.
As we go 241, 199, Paris on the hill right now. Casserole, Sleeper, and Signs. Everybody's on there. Gonna go ahead and own it with 3, with 2, with 1. Go ahead, give it to the Paris Letdowns, 250 to 199.
What a game, Coffee. I mean, Paris were frying on another level, and their setups were so good. They were always watching each other, always getting those trades, and then the performances that these players had were insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Round 1, search and destroy on Karachi. Thumper, your bomb carrier for the Boston Burgers, as we're watching from Casserole's point of view. Casserole watching that top up by the B-bomb site as Thumper makes his way around. TJ drawing the first blood onto TF3. Thumper being wise, holding back on that B side. He knows somebody's up there because he just watched one of his buddies take a dive. Signs working his way around through that P1 alley. TJ up in looks like he's up top red. Everybody's on that B. You got them split all over the place. I'm looking at the mini map, right? Oh man, there we go. All that's left is Thumper. What are you going to do, Thumper? It is a 2v1 with 41 seconds left in this first round. Thumper's going to go ahead, get this plant over on the B side. They're going to find him quick, fast, in a hurry. Boom, bomb's planted. He's running like the Dickens. Going to go ahead, duck behind, get some good coverage on that B side. As I'm looking at that number 7 player, Casserole is getting danger close to that B bomb. Back, oh, Casserole's above us, above Thumper. Thumper right now gets mowed down. Signs on the defuse with all kinds of time. The Paris Letdowns jump ahead 1-0.
That was a beautiful 2v1 retake from Signs and Kaz there to be able to get that defuse in time as well as get the kill on Thumpa. The way Kaz was just playing all the way back here while the stun came in for information, and then she was able to go on the flank and get that kill. Signs just baiting out with those bullets, making sure that he does not run away. And just like that, they take that first round after an initial 2-for-2 trade. It was a 2v2, but they were able to close it down and win that defensive round on this first round of Karachi. And now they are on offense, looking to get another round on the books. But if you're Boston, you're looking to respond here.
As Casserole was the bomb carrier, Soko over on that B side, watching up the roof. He tossed a nade. It did connect. Sleeper now in the alley over on the B side, over by the chicken coop. Just taking his time getting over there. TF3 draws the first blood onto TJ. I can tell those two are going to be going at each other all night. Thumpa, he goes ahead and takes down TF3. So here we go. It's a 3-on-2. Soko and Slippers are all that are left right now for the Boston Burgers. Soko watching that B side because Soko is all that is left for Boston right now. Casserole still the bomb carrier. Soko being sneaky about it. Watch that B side. Making his way through the store. He knows somebody's there. Oh, man, but he gets taken down himself. Paris jump ahead 2-0.
Paris with another solid round there, making it 2-0. And then Kaz just going on, planting that bomb while you have Signs and I believe it was the Sleeper, who were both just watching over her, and then they are able to get that trade in. And that's exactly how you need to play that 3v1, right? You're gonna have to have one player plant the bomb if you're on offense, so the time is gonna tick. But if you have those players just watching over you, which is exactly what they did, they're able to get those kills, secure the round, just like that. Paris up 2-0 on defense now.
All right, here we go. With Thumpa being the bomb carrier. Oh, Signs gets hello there as he makes his way up, but he gets knocked. He gets taken out. Soko drawing the first blood though. And Casserole watching over from P4. Slippers up top. Oh man. Casserole takes him out. Thumpa and Soko are all that's left. The bomb is planted at B. Thumpa takes good cover there behind the burning car. Right next to the gas tank. Looks up on top. Doesn't see anybody. Sees him in the alley, though. Oh, man, but gets taken down himself. Soko is all that's left. A 1v2 with 23 seconds left in the round. Oh, wow, there we go. Soko gets taken down. So now TF3 working his way over for the defuse. And TF3 is actually on a 3 streak right now. He's 3 away from a cruise, and we hardly ever see a cruise in Search and Destroy. 3-0 right now. Paris ahead.
And another great round from Paris. And this time Boston was the one with the advantage into that 3v2. Kaz was able to get that first player, make it in a 2v2. Bomb went down for the side of Boston, but it was TF3 who was able to get those last 2 players with more than enough time to hop on the bomb and get the defuse. That was a beautiful retake from the side of Paris. And they seem to be very confident, especially after that first map one where they were very dominant. So far, Paris are 3 rounds away from taking this map 2, while Boston are yet to get on the board.
As Casserole is the bomb carrier right now, TF3 going to get the high ground, keeping an eye on that B side, making sure that it's all clear of any burgers. Oh, man, nice one. TF3 drawing the first blood onto Slippers. Now he's on the other side of the building. Watch it that way. Soko. Watch it up top. Prone out on the B side. Watching the stairs. Watch it up top. Watching the B side. Casserole just biding her time as the bomb is getting planted at B. And so we go ahead. Boom. There we go. Bomb's planted. Casserole gets taken down. You're right there. So, oh, man, up top. Oh, then he gets taken down. TF3 on a 5 spree right now. TJ trying to make his way around. He is all that's left right now for the Boston Burgers. It's a 1v3. Is he going to be able to survive and do it? Is he going to take 3 of them out and get the defuse? 20 seconds left in the round. Oh, man. Oh, TJ gets taken down. Paris up now 4-0.
Another dominant round from Paris. It looks like they just can't go wrong here. And then TF3 on, I believe, a 6 or a 7 streak or something. He definitely has a cruise in the pocket. And he's just a one-man army right here. He's just doing everything for his team. And he's just getting the kills, being in the right place at the right time. Those kills are massive. And just like that, Paris is up 4-0 on the rounds. 2 rounds away from closing out. They're on defense too, which we've seen them play extremely solid, whether it's the retakes or the initial kills. So if you're Paris, you must be feeling very confident right now.
Yep, TF3 is on a 6 streak right now. Thump of the bomb carrier tossing a hello there. It does connect. So he's going to just pause right there at the market. There's the smoke being tossed out. Thumpa going to try to take the high route as Soko draws the first blood onto Sleeper. Signs goes ahead, takes out Soko, and he's watching up top. Gives somebody a couple little love taps. Oh, man, then the bomb comes up to him. He gets a few love taps of his own. As Signs right now working his way around the pillar, trying to keep it covered. Slippers up top, gets mowed down. TJ is all that is left for the Paris Letdowns, or for Boston Burgers. He's watching up top. Now he sees the one letdown hopping down. The bomb is actually down just outside the B bomb site. So TJ's got a lot of work to do on a 1v3 with 24 seconds left. He's got to survive. There's one right there. TF3 is the man you got to worry about, though. TJ over at the B side, don't matter, gets taken down. Paris is up 5-0.
Yeah, Paris is just playing extremely good Call of Duty here, and they're definitely carrying the momentum that they had from that first map. But right now, it seems like they just can't do anything wrong. Signs is 7-1. TF3 is also somewhere up there, and they're just holding very well after they get those initial kills. TJ was sort of able to get that first kill on Kaz and making it a 2v1 instead of a 3v1, but still you have to pick up the bomb. Very tough situation to be in. And right now they are on defense, so you have to start racking up the rounds bit by bit. But this looks like it's just Paris' game to lose.
Yeah, it is. Soko now working his way up top. to give some coverage onto that B side. Casserole's a bomb carrier. Signs working his way around red. Oh man, TJ drawing the first blood onto Signs, cleaning off that A side. Casserole making her way. Looks like she's trying to make her way over to that A site, but making sure everything's cleaned out first. Casserole checking the bus, watching the bus, watching the diner, and decided to make her way over to that B side. Runs around in P1, now in the neighborhood of P3, over at the diner. Now working her way upstairs. Is she going to be able to catch everybody? Because it's a 2v2 right now. Slippers watching from up top. Jumping over on little parkour. B bomb site. Casserole gets taken down. The bomb is down at B. Not planted. TF3 is all that's left with 15 seconds left in this. What could be this final round. Oh man, TF3 with another one. He's on a 7th streak. TF3 has to go up against Thumpa and Slippers. No problem. Should be able to take care of business. It doesn't matter. Boston is off the bagel. Finally, 5-1.
A very tough round for Paris there. I mean, using the cruise missile initially and not getting any kills with it, and then having your players drop so quickly, and you're just in a fight against time. Boston doing a great job of just holding, checking the bomb sites. They are able to get the kill on Kaz and make sure that she's not planning. And then as soon as TF3 went for one of the kills, he didn't have enough time to get them both. And just like that, Boston is able to stay alive for at least one more round, but Paris is on defense, and we've seen Paris's defenses. They've been flawless so far.
And right now, TF3 drawing the first blood on the Slippers. Soko's the bomb carrier. TJ working his way over around the A bomb site to get some cover at the back of the P2 diner. Oh man, TF3 being sneaky right there on a 9 streak. Soko. All that's left right now for the Boston Burgers. What's he going to do? He's going to set some rounds up top. He's going to get out of red if he was smart. Everybody is looking for him over at A. And they found him over on A. Paris take the map 6-1.
An extremely dominant S&D from the side of Paris. I mean, TF3 and Signs were doing everything for their teams, getting those kills. Signs ended with 7-1. I believe TF3 ended like 9-1 or something. So it was an
quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Control on invasion. TF3 trying to keep that A point cleared off, but guess what? TJ is on that A point. 1 ticket progress at A for the Boston Burgers. TJ gets mowed off. Casserole on that A side, trying to clear now that little bit, but guess what? Boston is on that B side. Small stack at B. Word to Jim's 1 tick at B. We're working quickly. Ticket a half at B. Coming up on 2 ticks at B. As TJ watches the alley up, down, and then he goes over to Dark, keeps an eyeball over there. 2.5 ticks at B. That B point. Let's go ahead and say B point's cleaned off. We got another minute to play with.
Boston doing a great job initially on that A push, getting those first kills and getting that first tick in, which can be huge in a map like Invasion, and then securing the extra minute. And right now the trades are going back and forth, a slight life advantage for the side of Paris. But if you're Boston, you're looking for the flanks, you're looking for a way to break this hill. Signs with a 2-piece, able to hold off the flank, the push from Boston off of that B side. And the side of Boston is all spawning Palace. TF3 trying to put him in the spawn trap. He gets one. Can he get the second and the third? They're all spawning around him. Slippers is there with the read, able to clear him off, but still a long way to go for Boston here. You have a minute 30 to work with, so it's not over yet, but you have to get these initial kills and get them out of your spawn. Signs with the 1. Slippers able to get Sleeper, and then another kill for the side of Boston. It was Thumpa. So far, if you're Boston, you're feeling a bit more confident about the way you're playing this, but you do need to hop on that point. That second tick of progress is halfway through. We do have a player from Boston on it, but the side of Paris is able to get those kills. The contest is in, and just like that, they close them out. No one on the point for the side of Boston. They are 1 tick away, 14-18. is the life count, but there's still a minute to work with. And that second tick was not secured. That is huge if you're inside of Paris. The kills are going back and forth. Boston with a couple. 16 to 13 right here. A minute left. And Coffee, this does not look good if you're inside of Boston.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you got TF3 already at 8-2 with a cruise in his back pocket. Casserole on that A side, on that A point in full defense, thrown out behind the bench. Oh, Soko gets mowed down. TJ working her way in, takes out Casserole. TJ on that A hill for the Boston Burgers. We're ticking a half at A right now for Boston. Working his way hard. 2 ticks at A. Keeping a close eye, left, right, center. All they need is one more tick, and everything will be taken care of in this first round. Half a tick remaining. TJ comes in. There's a contest. He gets mowed down. TF3 is on the hill right now. Casserole is wiping out defense for the trophy going out. Soko gets mowed down by, I couldn't tell if it was sides. By sides. Sleeper just unloading the pistol right there. As Sleeper gets taken out himself, Slippers over in that A alley. He gets a couple love taps off that B street. But Casserole holding down that A. Boston down to 3 lives right now. TF3 gonna try to make it even less, but no. TF3 gets taken down. He's at 12-4 right now. Soko, oh man, 2 lives left. 1 life left for the Boston Burgers. Nope, Thumpa takes it out. Paris, by time. Take it 1-0.
Paris, I mean, phenomenal job holding from those pushes from Boston. Boston is doing a great job of getting those initial kills, but as soon as they hop onto the time, Paris is there able to contest and get those important kills. And you've got a player like TF3 going 12-4 on that first round. It's a difficult round for you to lose. So if you're Paris, you're satisfied that you won the round, not as satisfied that you gave up 5 ticks. So right here, you have to try and get as many ticks if you want to guarantee defense in the last round, or you might as well just win this whole round right here. So we're looking for them on the A push. The nade comes in from Slippers, which is huge, but if you're Paris, you have to keep on pushing A.
Exactly. TF3 at 12-4 right now, but Soko is on that A hill in full defense. No, Soko gets taken down. Slippers tries to clean off the hill to no avail. Sleeper was on the hill, but he's gone now. Oh, Slippers gets taken out at that A alley. Signs is over on that B side. Goes ahead, takes 1 down. Now he's making his way over on that A side. Over at the laundromat right now. Oh, cheeky little spot, but he did some mowing. TJ setting up. Looks like outside of A, but Paris 1 ticket B. Just Sleeper holding it down. TJ working his way around over into that A alley, coming up, getting ready to come up on 2 ticks at A. Oh, gets mowed down just outside the courtyard. 2 ticks at B right now for the Paris Letdowns. A 5 life advantage at 2.5 ticks. Signs keeping things steady on the outside. Sleeper on the hill. That B point is secured. We have another minute to play with, Buck.
Another minute to work with and a 3 life advantage for Paris. They have 2 minutes to approach this A site, but they don't have any ticks on it. When it was Boston doing that, they did have that first initial tick to work with. And then the setup here from Boston, Soko's holding that spawn trap onto Palace and making them spawn out onto that B site where Thumpa is getting those kills and holding them off. Soko right here just playing his life, getting an info that he can. Another big kill from him, but it has to be TF3, the one that's lasering them down. But you've got TJ there with the response, able to get that kill. 17-17. They do even up the life count. Minute 20 to work with, and Paris is still stuck in their spawn, unable to go out. Boston is doing a much better job on defense than the Paris team did initially, but what we've seen from Paris is they can break through this. So they have to get these initial kills, spawn those Boston players out, and then start moving up that A street, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. Kaz has the information on one of these players. She has to get the kill here. She does see his head popping up and down, but unable to get the kill. Tags going in left and right. 50 seconds left now. Not a lot of time to work with. TJ with a massive kill on Kaz. Sleepers there with the trade, though. So Paris slowly but surely moving up the map just a little bit by little bit. But look at Boston's setup. They've got Two players on P4 here, able to hold off this pinch. Signs does get one and is able to run away with his life. So this is huge for Paris. They're going to flood from that back blue area, and they're going to try and hop on to that A point off the flank here. But if you're Boston, you're probably reading this because you haven't seen any of these players around for a while, but it doesn't seem like they are. Slippers with one, TJ with the second, but Signs is there with the trade. It's all up to Signs here. He has to do something to stop the clock, help his team hop on the point. He does get gunned down. Thumpa with a massive kill there, and just like that, Boston is going to win this round with no ticks on A for Paris.
Boston is ahead by 2 ticks right now, but that's the benefit of defense. You have that clock as your friend, and Boston was able to tie it up 1-1 as we watch Soko just go to town on TF3. Now, let's see how the answer is with Paris on the defense, Boston on the offense.
Seen Boston do a phenomenal job on that last offense, Coffee, so they're going to look to repeat it right here.
As we're watching from TF3's point, Slippers' point of view right now in that A alley, kicking the door, working his way around over at the little reception desk area. Making sure, oh man, nice one. Slippers drawing the first blood on the TF3. And he said, give somebody a love tap. I couldn't make out who it was, but Sleeper on the hill. There's the contest. Whoa, man, there we go. Boston with Soko is starting the capture of the A side. Soko on, off, mowed down. TF3 going to go ahead, wipe off what little A progression there was. Casserole trying to work her way around onto that B side. TJ's holding down the B point for the Boston Burgers, coming up on 1 ticket B in a firefight and a half. There we go, 1 ticket B. Bullets and nades flying left, right, and center. TJ holding down that B hill along with Soko. Small stack on that B point. Word to Jim's 2 ticks at B, 2.5. Casserole going to go ahead and get set up at A, but there's that 3rd ticket B. We have another minute to play with.
That extra minute is going to be huge for the side of Boston. They have a total of 2 minutes here, but the setup from Paris looks strong. But Slippers is there, able to get the kill, and I believe Slippers is having himself a great map. We are unable to see how many kills he has on the top left, but as soon as we switch to him, I'll be able to know. But TF3 also having a great map, 21 and 13. It was expected from what we've seen on those previous 2 maps. And right now, if you're Boston, you want to try and flood in from that A Street side. They have 2 players on A, 2 players on B. That's a big kill from Soko. TJ also trying to flood in from the A Street with the help of Slippers. And just like that, they're able to take a lot of map control, a lot of map presence, unable to get the kill on Signs, but Slippers is there with the trade. Now Sleeper, the only one left on the A site, does get the kill on Slippers, able to clear it out. 21 to 19, life advantage for Paris. And then Sleeper with a jump shot kill. TF3 gets one as well. And the setup from Paris looks strong. The TF3 with another big kill. And the side of Boston are all flooding from that B point. Soko gets one with the wall bang. Can he get the second on AS&D? He doesn't see him, so he does not get those shots in. But Slippers is there on the flank, does get one. This is huge for the side of Boston. They're flanking, they're going for it, and right now they need to secure a couple of ticks to at least guarantee defense on that last round if it does get to it. They do stop the time. Signs with one, TF3 with the other, and then Sleeper right here trying to get him off of time. He does run away, play his life, but if you're Boston, you're sort of satisfied with the way it's going, other than the left advantage.
There we go. Sleeper on the hill right now for Paris, along with Casserole, making sure that nobody green comes through there. Sleeper holding the hill on his own with 23 seconds left in this 3rd round of control. Slippers trying to make his way through. Oh man, gets taken down by TF3. Sleeper on the hill, holding it down, making sure nobody comes in. Soko's going to try to, but no, he gets mowed down. Sleeper on a 5 spree. Sleeper just pulling up clutch. TJ gets taken down. 8 seconds left in the round as Casserole holding down that A side. No lives left for the Boston Burgers. Paris take it by time, 2-1.
Paris, I mean, that was a much better defensive round than what they had initially. Able to not let Boston get any ticks on to that. I believe it was the A site. Yeah, they weren't able to get any of those ticks in. So that was a much better half than what they did initially, where Boston was able to get 2 on A. And if you're Paris here, you have to at least try and get some ticks in onto A if you want to guarantee that defense for that last round. You need 5 to at least tie it up, 6 and you'll win it. But we'll see how they respond here as they go for that initial A push.
Oh man, TF3 drawing the first blood onto Soko, but TJ trying to get his way onto that A side for some kind of defense. TF3 meaning all business as Signs sending some rounds, giving some love taps, and actually he goes ahead. He gets the kill. Casserole on the A hill right now for along with Sleeper. So we have a small stack on that A side. We're to Jim's 1 ticket A for the Paris Letdowns. Casserole watching one side. Thumpa comes in, tries to clean house, gets mowed down himself. 2 ticks an A for Paris. TJ comes in trying to clean house, gets taken out. Casserole is all that's left on that A point. We have 2.5 ticks an A. Soko trying to come up, make a difference. 2 and 7 8. Trophy's gone. Soko comes in, cleans off. Or I'm sorry, Thumpa comes in, cleans off Casserole, cleaning off that last part, most of that third progressive tick. Signs already gets over onto that B side along with Sleeper.
Phenomenal job here from the side of Paris onto that A point, and then now they're looking to get that B point secure. They got those first 2 ticks, so they do secure this B. They're going to be tied, and great job by Kaz there on that A point, just playing her life as much as she could to be able to secure that second tick on A. And now we're looking at Paris and how they're going to hit the A site or the B site. They're looking split here. Slipper's in a good position to watch the players hopping on to B. He does get one, but Sleeper's there for the trade. The contest is in. TJ gets the kill, but Signs with another trade. And Paris get the second tick on B. They're trying to get that extra minute to work with to close out this map. But the kills are coming in from Soko on the flank. Sleeper there, able to get the trade. Now the stack is in. This B point is going to be secure and an extra minute to work with.
As we're watching right now from Thumpa's point of view. All Paris needs is one more tick over on that A side. Thumpa gets taken down as Sleeper. Oh, okay, now we're looking at TF3's point of view. It looks like he is just outside that A point. Yes, he is. There's some love. He's getting some love taps off to his side, off on the gas station side. Slippers over just by that desk. Quick reload on the pit. Oh, man. Gunfight, taking down Sleeper. Working his way over towards that A side. TJ does a little mowing down. Here we go. TF3 and Sleeper. Small stack on that A side. More to Jim's. TF3 on a 5 spree. TJ comes in, trying to clean it out. Doesn't matter. Paris took the round. Paris take the match. 3-1.
That was a massive offensive round from the side of Paris. I mean, the way they played it initially, getting those kills, being able to get those first 2 ticks, and then spreading those Boston players.